Hi everyone. 2 wildfires sparked in Washington yesterday, prompting evacuations. We have a look at what those fires look like today.
And we're under a weather impact alert as we are facing high heat and the risk of fire danger tomorrow.
Maybe enjoying some of that summer heat this weekend. You can check out several events going on. One of them, keeping dogs cool with the Doggy Dip event. And we'll tell you where. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on KREM News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti. Happy Friday, everyone. We're going to begin with Jenny Power and a look at the weather forecast. Certainly an important weekend ahead, Jenny, because temperatures are high. We may see some winds kicking up. Always concerned during this, fire danger season.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Laura. So today and tomorrow, we are under a weather impact alert. Today's focus is all going to be on the high heat, and tomorrow our focus moves to the elevated fire weather risk that we are going to be seeing widespread across the inland Northwest. So on a day like today, where the first thing that you need to know about is the high heat, we are going to be faced with needing to make sure you're staying hydrated and also taking breaks from doing any strenuous activity in the heat of the day if you're outside and really sensitive to that. And as you make your weekend plans, be fire weather aware. Widespread heat advisories are in place through the end of the day today because we are trending above average in our temperatures. Right now, as we take a live look over Riverfront Park, downtown Spokane, we're already at 84 degrees. As we take a look across the region, we're at 88 in Coeur d'Alene right now, 93 for Moses Lake, 88 degrees north to Omak, 84 for Othello. And we have been seeing still moderate air quality across eastern Washington and North Idaho, but some widespread unhealthy to even pockets of very unhealthy air quality out towards central Washington and across parts of the northern Cascades, but it does include the Wenatchee area. Temperatures this afternoon still have room to climb. We're going to be in the mid to upper 90s across Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, and seeing some more widespread low triple-digit heat south to the lower Columbia Basin, the lower Palouse, and into the LC Valley and out toward Moses Lake and Ritzville. But moving into tomorrow, this is why we remain under a weather impact alert. Fire weather watch is now upgraded to red flag warnings as those winds are going to be picking up, and we even see the threat of some dry thunderstorms and dry lightning. Full timing of this system in a few minutes. Laura.
Jenny, thank you. Today, level 3 go now evacuations are still in place for a fire that's burning in the northern part of Stevens County, just north of Kettle Falls. It's called the Hill Loop Fire, and it has burned at least 40 acres. Right now, Hill Loop Road is closed. Stevens County Emergency Management says last night they did slow down forward progression. They also say the Red Cross shelter is now closed and urge anyone who needs help to reach out to emergency management. We do have an update on a fire that was burning north of Fairchild Air Force Base near the Spokane Hutterite Colony. At one point, there were level 3 evacuations in place in relation to that fire. Crews were able to quickly stop it from spreading, and today all those evacuations have been lifted. So some good news there. Now, the man accused of stealing from homes during the Spokane area fires appeared in court. 37-year-old Lawrence Moss pleaded not guilty to a residential burglary charge. He was caught after a video allegedly showed him inside the home of Timothy Stanley. That video was posted online. Spokane police say thanks to tips and the video, they were able to make an arrest last week. Stanley says he noticed someone had been inside and 2 items were missing, including a guitar and a handgun.
It was my dad's gun. I lost my dad last year, and so it was more of a sentimental value.
It's a very scary, very unsettling thought to know that somebody was burglarized literally just 3 houses away from me.
Stanley says he would like to get his stuff back, of course. His neighborhood has started talking about more ways to watch out for each other, even potentially organizing a neighborhood patrol. Moss is set to be back in court coming up on October 1st. We're also learning that a woman is in custody for allegedly stealing items from a home that was destroyed by the Old Trails fire. Spokane police say a homeowner from the Indian Trail neighborhood called police to report that a woman was on their property and appeared to be stealing. Officers say the caller told them the woman ran away, leaving her car at the home with burned items next to the car. Police identified and arrested 33-year-old Taylor Edwards. She was arrested for trespassing. Her car was pending a search warrant. This is still an active investigation, so we'll keep you updated as we do continue to learn more. Idaho's endowment funds are set to deliver another record payout to schools and other beneficiaries. The land board approved $132.5 million for fiscal year 2028, a 13% increase over last year's record distribution. So this means Idaho Public Schools will receive more than $81.9 million. The endowment fund had a balance of about $4.1 billion at the end of the fiscal year, after investments returned nearly 17%. All right, today we do want to say a big thank you to everyone who showed up to KREM 2 night with the Spokane Indians. KREM 2 sports director Andrew Quinn threw out the first pitch last night. Sadly, the Indians lost, but still a whole lot of fun. So thanks for coming, everyone. And some more thank yous to talk about. We have some good news to share about Tools to Schools. Distribution began yesterday at the Martin Luther King Jr. Center here in Spokane to prepare the backpacks to go to area schools. So about 1,500 backpacks and supplies were sorted so that they can be ready for the start of the school year. Volunteers, as you see here, from dozens of companies and organizations, all showing up to help out. And we can't say thank you enough to everyone who took time to really engage yesterday and volunteer. These backpacks will be given out again at the MLK Center coming up this weekend, and also be given to what they call site coordinators with communities and schools, which are serving schools all over our region. These efforts were made possible by so many of you with local supply drives and of course our great partners at Office Depot.
Oh, it's incredibly rewarding when you see that smile. I had one little girl come by and I got to put her backpack on her and I held her hand and took her around to each table, and just watching her face light up and being able to put those supplies into her backpack, knowing I'm providing a service that a family is in deep need of, is incredibly rewarding. So it's very, very beneficial.
Yeah, so Miss Spokane down there volunteering and speaking on behalf of communities and schools yesterday. Another 1,500 backpacks will be delivered to 4 schools coming up on Monday and Tuesday. Those schools that were most impacted by the Spokane area wildfires. The Tools to Schools campaign hopes to serve at least 3,000 kids total this year. However, donations are still needed, and you can make those donations at Office Depot locations so we can serve even more kids. All right, there are efforts in motion right now to try to lower some fuel prices. Still ahead, what changes could be coming to the gas pump soon. But first, take a pause on the day's news and just enjoy a live look outside on this very sunny and warm Friday afternoon. We have lots of weather ahead with Jenny Power coming up.